Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I've got your relationship readings on Vimeo. The link's underneath if you want to check them out. But if not, let's see what we can get for your weekly tarot. So one card for the sign of Virgo, please, for the week ahead. And you've got the soulmates card. Okay, so soulmates come in many shapes or forms, Virgo. Sometimes our soulmate relationships are the most challenging relationships, as a lot of people know, because it's in the terminology. They're here to make our souls develop into the greatest version of who we can become. But let's find out what the soulmate card is about. I'm already intrigued by your reading, Virgo. So I'm going to split the cards, shuffle them, and then split them again. Okay? So give me clear-cut messages for the sign of Virgo, please, for the week ahead. Split, split, split. Okay. So what's behind you is the Hierophant. 7 of Wands as the gift. The challenge is the Knight of Swords. Okay. Virgo, I seem to be doing the same reading for you for how many months? Boundaries. Again, I'm sort of laughing, but I'm not, because I know there's people out there and that's the reading and they're getting the message that they need. I like the 7 of Wands because I always see it as a very high self-esteem, because we shouldn't let anyone into our inner world unless they value it. Okay, Virgo, that's how I read it. 8 of Pentacles is how other people are showing up for you. 2 of Swords under the 7 of Wands. Then you've got the Knight of Wands. So you've got 2 Knights. The Knights are very fast moving energy. And the Knights that move the fastest are these 2 Knights. The Knight of Swords is the challenge, okay? But the Knight of Wands is the outcome, which is about following this impulse, this energy, this fire that's probably coming from your belly, and it's probably telling you exactly the way forward, Virgo, and the trick is always to listen to it. So the Hierophant behind you could be a Taurus, or what you're dealing with is you could be dealing with the establishment, the laws of the land, very, very much some sort of officialdom. That is one way of reading the Hierophant. The other way I read the Hierophant is about being your own guide to your own self. Be true. So make sure, if at all possible, the code that you're following is the code that makes you feel full of light and full of joy, Virgo, because it can never, ever, ever let you down. Okay? Now, the Hierophant is with the 7 of Wands is the gift. There's clearly a story of boundaries. I honestly think this reading is not going away, Virgo. And that happens quite a lot until some sort of resolution point has been met. So why the Hierophant and the 7 of Wands? Give me one card that will tell me why both these cards. 10 of Cups. So this is clearly around an emotional issue, around a family issue. Wow. It's really interesting because I sort of clearly get what I see, that there's this sort of, for some of you this is clearly around a relationship. For others of you, it doesn't have to be that one-to-one. It can be just people that we resonate with, our tribe. And there's some energy about boundaries around it. You know what? When I began to understand the 7 of Wands, my life completely changed, because who would let anyone into the world without without them totally, utterly respecting and honouring us. That's sort of what this is about. The challenge is the Knight of Swords. There might be a little bit of communication issues. Be careful of how you communicate. The Knight of Swords can be quite a harsh communicator, so just be mindful of that. But maybe what the energy about this week is about movement, and the outcome is movement, but you're working with this energy of desiring this movement, but the Two of Swords as a central issue means there feels that there's not a lot of change coming through. But boy, the Knight of Wands is a really fast moving knight. So I already get a picture this week, Virgo, of boundaries, being true to yourself, honouring your own internal world, your own value systems. Because the Knight of Swords is a challenge, the Knight of Swords is just like, whoa, he's off. He's off as quick as anything. And the Two of Swords here. And how other people are showing up for you is the Eight of Pentacles. When this shows up, sometimes there's a feeling that other people, it's not that they're turning their back on you. Sometimes it can feel like that. They're concentrating on their pentacles. And sometimes it can be an avoidance strategy. Not always, but sometimes it is. And maybe that's what's creating this energy of delay and feeling that things are not moving forward. Remember, the best way to always work with an issue is to work with it from within, okay? So, or I always say when I do one-to-one work that you work in the astral plane. So if something's stuck, we begin to work on an internal level to remove what's stuck. Okay, really, really effective. You use mantra, prayer, whatever's going on to try and move this, because something is clearly in a little bit of a delay. I don't think it's a bad thing it's in delay. I think this is about you honouring your self-value, because that's been the message. It's been going on for quite a little while, Virgo, and your Vimeo reading was straight to the point, okay? So other people might be having avoidance issues. Let them. And you get this true Two of Swords, because the true Two of Swords is called Peace card. She's got a golden blindfold on. It's not the Eight of Swords where you feel this enforced sense of restriction. It's a sense of, I'm going to be at peace within my own being. And then, my lovely Virgo, comes the Knight of Wands. Things begin to move. Clarify the Knight of Wands with one card. Can't be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. It's an action. And the Knight of Wands moves forward. He breaks through restrictions. He breaks through oppressions. And he moves forward. One card. A Temperance. So some of you are clearly dealing with a Sagittarius. For yous that are not, this is about, definitely, there seems to be a message about balance here. So life is an inside job. Whatever's going on the outside, Virgo, I'm not saying we don't have to put boundaries down, but we can work with it on the inside, and then the outside automatically begin. It might take a moon cycle or two, but eventually the outside begins to change as we change on the inner level. What I want you to do is follow your innate guidance at all times. Follow the qualities that are very much yours. And you have so many qualities, Virgo. And I almost really, really want you to honour yourself this week. I think it might be a week of a little bit of delays, but it won't end in that energy. And I would love you to be temperance. And when we're temperance, we're open. We don't spill a single drop of that goblet. We're so balanced, we're so calm, and we're so open, because she only wears this little slip. So she's not got a suit of armour on, because having a suit of armour is about being a traumatised human being. It's about being open, but open in a way that's actually really true to your own self and your own heart, and being at peace within yourself. And yeah, basically. Wow, Virgo. Not sure when I'll get a different reading for you, but these are the readings we're getting, and I can only work with what wants to come through. Okay? Love you lots, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.